Okay, Ben Martin here, and welcome. This is list building for dummies. Now, I gotta say right at the beginning of this free bonus training that you're not a dummy. However, a lot of people, when it comes to list building, do feel like a dummy because they just don't know where to get started or what to do. They know they need to build a list, but they're just not quite sure on the process to undergo to get started. So inside of list building for dummies, you're going to get the little known secrets to building a super profitable email list even if you're a green as grass newbie. I'm going to show you how to go from 0 to 500 subscribers virtually overnight, why giving away a free bribe to get the opt-in is a mistake. So giving away free stuff to get people onto your list is a mistake and it's not necessary. You're also going to discover secrets to making money from your list on autopilot, plus lots more. So here's some quick house rules. What I want you to do right now is turn off your cell phone, shut down Facebook, grab a pen and paper and take notes and immediately apply what you learned. Seriously, shut out all the distractions and pay close attention to everything I'm sharing with you in this video, then go out and apply it right away. Now, have you ever heard anyone say you need to build your list? I'm sure you've heard people say that, and I'm sure you've heard people say the money is in the list, which is actually not quite true, and we're going to address that in this free training. However, I'm sure you've heard sayings like that. Yet nobody ever seems to show you exactly how to build your list right, and they certainly don't show you what to say to your list in order to make money. I'm also going to give you a solution on all of that in this free bonus training. So as I said in this training, I'm here to clear all the myths about list building up and all the confusion so that you can go out there and build a profitable list quickly and start making money right away. So on that note, let's dive into the training right now. And just as a recap, here's exactly what you're going to learn. I'm going to show you how to create a capture page easily. I'm going to show you which autoresponder to use, and an autoresponder is simply a piece of software that stores your leads for you, that stores your email list for you and allows you to message them even on autopilot. I'm going to show you how to create your first opt-in form. I'm going to give you an easy way to get your first 500 subscribers. I'm going to share the big mistake most people make on their capture page, and I'm also going to give you the secrets to making money from your email list on autopilot. So what I'm going to do very quickly right now is pause this video. I'm going to open up ClickFunnels, which is the piece of software I use to build capture pages, and I'm going to show you how quick and easy it is with the software for you to do exactly the same. So I'll be back in a few seconds. Okay, so we're inside of ClickFunnels right now, and somewhere on this page below one of the other videos is actually a link where you can take a test drive of ClickFunnels. It'll either be a link or a button, and I highly recommend that you test drive this piece of awesome software. You can build capture pages, you can build entire sales funnels, you can do webinar registration pages, and all kinds of simple and advanced stuff with this one piece of software. But I'm just going to show you how to quickly build a capture page. When you do pick up ClickFunnels, everything else is explained in a tutorial inside. They'll tell you how to do various little bits that you need to do. I just want to focus on showing you how easy it is to build a capture page. So I'm going to just quickly add a new step, and I'm going to just call this test capture page. I'm going to create the funnel step. Just got to give it a second or two to populate, and then I'm going to choose, because I can choose all of these different types of pages, but I want to choose an opt-in form, and I want to scroll down, and I'm looking for the blank template. But you've got all of these templates that you can choose from. So if you don't want to build one from scratch like I do, then you can just choose one of the templates. But I recommend you get used to building them from scratch. So I'm going to select the blank template, and again it's just loading that up, and I'm going to show you how to edit this thing and then get it going. So I'm just going to write in fact, let me show you from very scratch. Let's delete this. Let's just delete that. So when you first come to the page, you'll have this add element. Click on add element. Again, this is not an in-depth tutorial on how to use all the ins and outs of ClickFunnels, but it's just a quick demonstration of how easy it is. So I'm going to choose add headline, and I'm going to just put the headline, you're about to discover how to generate 5 figures per month online, ... And then I'm going to click on this orange, I like call it a cog, whatever you want to call it, I call it a cog. I'm going to change the color of the text on the bold to the black. I'm going to increase the font size to 40, and then okay, this is already bolded, and then I'm just going to put this, I'm going to take that back up, put that on a separate line just like that. So that's my headline done. Really simple. You're about to discover how to generate 5 figures per month online, and you can do all kinds of things in here, like, you know, change the font color, change the font text, and all kinds of things which are pretty self-explanatory inside of ClickFunnels. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add in where is it? I'm going to add in, oh, there we go, an input form. It's right in front of my face. So this input form is, in fact, I'm going to delete that for a second. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this kind of greeny plus sign here. And then I'm going to add in a new row, select a 1 column block. And you can see this is all drag and drop simple. And then I'm going to put in an input form. And I'm going to actually change the size of the width to extra small. And then I'm going to just take this up the page. I just want to lift it up the page. So I'm going to click on all these different cogs, and I'm going to take the height up the page. Now, I mean, it doesn't matter too much for demonstration purposes, but you know, you can adjust the height on everything. So I've got enter your info here. What I like to write this in this email box is, and you've got to set it to input type to email address. In the placeholder text, I like to write enter your best email to continue for free ... So enter your best email to continue for free. I like to make the size like 22. I like to make the text, okay, yeah, I like to put like a blue border around this thing. And then I also like to go down, change the font weight to bold, and then I like to center the text. So enter your best email to continue for free. See how simple that is? And then all I'm going to do is grab the button. And this button color, by the way, is really hot right now, this blue, so I wouldn't necessarily change this. And all I would put on the button is click here to continue for free. Now, just because I'm writing click here to continue for free doesn't mean that the offer on the next page is free, but they can continue for free. That is true. You know, it doesn't cost them anything to continue, and that word free is super, super powerful. It's one of the most powerful words out there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the height of this box. You know, I can take it all the way down there, but I just want to space it out on 20. I'm going to go down. I'm going to make the font size 22. I'm going to change the style to gradient, and the padding I'm going to leave the same, and I'm going to fill width. So look how simple that was. I'm going to save that, and let's take a preview. How simple is that? You're about to discover how to generate 5 figures per month online. Enter your best email to continue for free. Click here to continue for free. I made that was just in a few minutes, right? It was that simple. So you can easily do this with ClickFunnels yourself, and feel free, just copy this if you want to. I really don't care. I'm coming up with new ideas all the time anyway, so feel free to copy exactly what I did. So what's next then? We've covered how to easily create a capture page. Now let's talk about which autoresponder to use. Remember, an autoresponder simply stores your leads. So the autoresponder I use of choice is Aweber. You can take a test drive of Aweber by clicking one of the buttons somewhere on this page. I highly recommend you do it because it's the most proven autoresponder out there. But what I want to do right now for demonstration purposes, I want to create a brand new list from scratch just to show you how easy it is. So I'm just going to call my company name Ben Martin. My company website is actually www.whoisbenmartin.com. That's my blog. If you don't have a blog or a website, you can just put in www.google.com, no problem. And then you'll be able to select your address. After you've set up Aweber, you'll have the option to select your address. You want to put your sender name, and you want to put the email address from where you'll be sending emails. And I highly recommend you purchase a paid email address and you send from a paid email address. If you're sending from free email accounts like Gmail and Hotmail and stuff like that, you may not get as good as delivery. And at the end of the day, you want your delivery to be as best as you can so you can reach the most people and make the most money. So then you're going to click next step. You're going to call your list a name. I'm just going to call it test list. And then you're going to give your list, you know, like a description. This is a brief description of the type of information your subscribers are going to receive. But for the purpose of this, I'm just going to write test list. Test list. That's all I need to write because I'm just showing you a quick test. Then I'm going to go to next step. And then you've got this confirm your subscription. This is for double opt-in. That's basically when somebody opts into your list. If you leave this on, they are going to have to confirm that they want to be on your list. I highly recommend you switch this off, but you can't do it to begin with. So I'm going to show you how to do that in a minute or two. You want to click the approve button, by the way, like I just did, and then that's your new list created. But now you need to create a sign up form. So sign up forms, you're going to click create your first sign up form, and then you're going to scroll down this page. And what you want to do is you want to remove the footer, remove this privacy policy, leave the sign up button, remove the name, and remove the header. You only want to be collecting emails and basically, okay, I want to delete this footer too. So you just want to be left with email and the button here. And then you want to save your form, and then you want to click go to step 2. And you want to give this a name, and I'm just going to call this test. Now for this thank you page, what you want to put in this thank you page is, let's say you're promoting an affiliate offer. This is where you want to put the link to your affiliate offer. So you want to set this to custom page, and then you want to drop the link to your affiliate offer in there. And you'd want to do the same here. You'd want to set it to custom page, then drop the link to your affiliate offer in there. I'm going to leave this to basic for the purposes of this demonstration. But what that would do is when people opt into your email list, into your capture page, they would automatically be redirected to the affiliate offer you dropped in this section here, which obviously you want them to see that affiliate offer. Then you're going to save your form, and you're going to go down and you're going to go to step 3. And once you've set your form up, you can go back into the new capture page you created in ClickFunnels. You can click on settings. In fact, not click on settings, you can click on email, and you can go to integration. You can select your Aweber account, and you'll understand how to integrate this once you go through the ClickFunnels tutorial. But you'd select your Aweber account, and then you would select integrate existing form, and you would select the new list you just created, which is right there, test list. So that's now connected. And what that means is now is when people opt into your email list here, they're going to be added to your Aweber and they're going to see your offer. Now what you want to do is for the button, by the way, is you want to make sure that the button is selected on submit form and then hit save. So very quickly before I forget, once you've also set up your new list in Aweber, what you want to do is you want to go to list options, and you want to go to confirmed opt-in, and you want to go down to where it says send a confirmed opt-in email for web forms, and you want to switch that to off. So click yes, switch it to off. Now sometimes if you're brand new to Aweber, or just sometimes even for me, Aweber will not switch this off for you right away. You have to kind of get some activity going onto your list. But one way you can help speed up the process is if you go to help and you scroll down and you go to live support. Now live support isn't online right now, but if you went to live support and you click this button here when they are online, and if they're not online, you can just send them a question. And you would just send them a question and you go, hey, got a new list that I'd like you to switch to single opt-in. The list is called test lists. And then you would just email them, or better still, speak to the live support, and they will, fingers crossed, they will turn off that double opt-in for you. So we covered how to create your capture page, we covered which autoresponder to use, we covered how to create your first opt-in form. Let's now take a look at an easy way to get your first 500 subscribers. So we're going to go over to Facebook real quickly. I'm just going to turn off chat. I'm just going to turn off the chat for a second because I don't want anybody disturbing us while we're going through this training. And as usual, it's going extra slow because I'm recording my screen. So let me just pause this video for a second, and I'll come back in a second when I've turned off. Okay, so we're back. I'm going to show you an easy way to get your first 500 subscribers. So you've got your list set up and all that good stuff. It's all configured inside of ClickFunnels and Aweber. Now, how do you get leads? How do you get targeted traffic? Well, you go into the Facebook search bar and you type in solo ads testimonials, and you join one of these many solo ad groups. And if you're not a member yet, you just click on join. And this one is actually the best one of all, Manny Hernandez Solo Ad Testimonials. And what you're going to do is you're going to scroll down this group and you're going to read the reviews of people who have purchased solo ad traffic, and you're going to read the reviews to see who the best solo ad guys are. And you can literally scroll this group for days and days and days checking out different testimonials. And in case you don't know, what a solo ad is when you go to somebody in your niche. Let's say you're in the Make Money Online niche, and you say, hey, I found you in a solo ad testimonial group. I'm looking to promote my capture page and this specific offer. I hear that you've got a good database of targeted traffic. What do you charge? How much do you charge for me for you sending out an email on my behalf? So you're just going to somebody with a big database of targeted leads that they will mail on your behalf. They're going to send your email to their database, and they will actually write an email for you. You're just going to give them the capture page link you want the traffic to go to, and the rest is really history. So you could go through this group and you can find people, but I want to show you one guy who I've ordered from loads and loads and loads. His name is Jasdeep Singh Jandu. So you can look up Jasdeep and you can message this guy, and you can just say, hey Jazz, I was watching the video training by Ben Martin. Can I chat to you about your solo ad traffic? And he's going to tell you everything you need to know about price and all that good stuff. So getting your first 500 subscribers is super simple. What I recommend is you order like a solo ad of 1,000 clicks, and typically, especially if you copy the page I shared with you, typically that's going to result in you getting about 500 brand new leads on your list within 48 to 72 hours maximum. So it's super simple. Traffic is not a mystery. It's really as easy as that. So next thing is the big mistake most people make on their capture page. Okay, let's close down Facebook and let's talk about that for a second. So the big mistake most people make on their capture page is they'll say something like, opt in to receive this free ebook, and they're giving away free stuff to their email list, and then they're getting a bunch of people on their list who are just freebie seekers and only ever want free information. You don't need to do that. Maybe back in 1981, when internet marketing online first started, maybe that was the way you did things, but you really don't need to do that anymore. I've tested this and tested this and tested this, and I've actually found that by not giving away free stuff, I get a higher opt-in rate, so more people give me their email address when they land on my capture page, and I get a higher quality subscriber because they're not expecting stuff for free. So whatever you do, don't give your list free ebooks for opting in. Don't give them tons of free content once they're on your list. That's not what they're looking for. You know, there is a time and a place for doing that, but it certainly isn't every day of the week, which is what I see some people doing and then wondering why they never make any money. So I don't need to label that point. Very simple. So then the final point is secrets to making money from your list on autopilot. Well, to do that, let's close. Actually, I'll keep that open. We'll go to Aweber. I'm going to go to Home. And one thing you can do with Aweber, if I go to regular broadcasts, one thing you can do with Aweber is, if I click on create a message, excuse me, getting a little bit of a cold by the looks of it, you can pre-schedule emails to go out to your list. So I can just give this the subject line, this is a test, and then I can just basically write for test purposes only. So let's say, for example, and I do this all the time, let's say, for example, you know that you're going on a vacation and you don't want to do any work while you're on the vacation. You just want to log in and see commissions coming in. Or you're just taking a day or two off and you don't want to be working, you don't want to be disturbed, but you still want to make money. So you would come up with an email and you would save the email. In fact, let me just adjust this screen for a second. Okay, so you would come up with your email subject line, you would come up with the email body copy and a link to the affiliate offer you want to promote. Then you would click save and exit. And what you can then do is, which I love this about email marketing, you can go to send options and you can go to schedule broadcast, and you can go under this section and you can choose the time you want that email to go out. And you can also choose the day of the week or the month you want that email to go out. So you could queue up like 30 emails in advance, literally close down your laptop knowing that your emails are going to go out and you're going to be making money on autopilot. So it's simple. In fact, you know, I do it all the time and I make thousands of dollars doing this. I literally write 10, 20 emails. I get on with my day, I come back and I've made money. So we're going to wrap this one up in a second. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to adjust my screen again while I pause the video, and I'll see you in a few. Now, if you liked what I just showed you so far, then there's a product I created a while back which I think you're going to love, and I want to tell you a little bit about it right now. It's called Mailing for Money, and this is one of my flagship products that's already sold over 600 copies. Now, what's Mailing for Money all about? Well, inside, I'm going to show you the exact method I use to make thousands per month from my email list. And you can make money from your list in 10 simple minutes per day with this. Now, don't worry, because if you don't have an email list already, then this training also covers how to easily get one fast. And if you do have a list that you're struggling to make money from right now, you'll discover how to solve this problem today inside of Mailing for Money. Here's a little bit of what you're actually going to discover inside of that product. How to turn 10 minutes into $100+ daily paydays, even if you're just starting out. How to make money today, even if you have no list and have never made a dime from email marketing before. Why sending your list free content is killing your profits stone cold dead. I'm going to go into more depth on that inside. How Hollywood movies and the 7 deadly sins can help you make $100+ daily. Sounds weird, but it's true, and it works like gangbusters. The little known shortcut you can use to write emails that practically force people to open up and buy from you. I'm going to give you my Triple M method that I personally created and used to create emails that practically force people to buy right away. And this course is new and improved for 2017. So recently I updated this entire course with a brand new capture page mastery module. All my secrets to creating capture pages which convert cold traffic into leads and sales are revealed inside. What I shared with you today in this bonus training was just a small taster. That was like a drop in the ocean compared to what you'll discover in that module. Now, you should know that you are amongst the first people to get access to this brand new module. And here's a shout out that I recently got from a multi-millionaire, he's made multi-million dollars on the internet, called Dean Holland. And he says, congratulations to Ben Martin on crossing $25,000 in profit in his first 32 days with us. Got his sights on 50K now. How did I make 25 grand in 30 days? Primarily through email marketing. Here's some more results that I get on a daily basis from my email list. So $460.75, the day before $467.46. So this is consistent, and I'm not sharing this to brag or toot my own horn or promise that you'll get such high numbers, but I'm just sharing this as an example and to show you what's possible if you do pick up from Mailing for Money and apply the training inside. And as you can see, there's that $25,666.32 that I generated in 32 days. Now, you already know that the product I'm sharing with you right now is worth at least $25,000. After all, this is how much I've made in the past 32, 33 days using this training, and that's just inside one of my affiliate accounts. But you know, you're not going to pay 25 grand for Mailing for Money today. If I were to charge you 5,000 for this, I'm sure you'd admit that that would still be an absolute steal. But you're not going to pay 5,000 today. You're not going to pay 2,500. You're not even going to pay 1,000 or 500 bucks or 300 bucks today for this awesome training. You can get my flagship course and start generating push button profits as soon as today for just a fraction of what the true investment should be. Right now, you can get access to this and start making money from your email list today for a one-time investment of just $197. So this is a fraction of the cost that it really should be. And you can go and grab this now at www.mailingformoney.com. Now, I've got to give you a warning. There is no guarantee that the price will stay this low forever. So if you don't act right away, the price may go up. It's subject to change at my leisure. So I would head on over right now to www.mailingformoney.com and grab that product. It's going to help you massively in your email marketing business. Now, if you do go to the page and there's any kind of special Valentine's Day video or any video that says other than the $197 price point, then you can ignore that because the price is $197. If there is a different video there, it just means that I was running a special a while ago and I didn't get a chance to update the video or something. So appreciate you listening to this bonus training. I hope you got a mega amount of value from this. And if you do have any questions or you just want to connect, you can come over to facebook.com/ben.martin.758 and we can have a chat and hopefully I can help you some more in your business. I will see you in another video very soon.